Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's time to get uncomfortable with Ariel. Today, I just wanted to let you guys know I got my very first email. I got my first email. I'm so excited that I got my first email. You don't even know. So, the name of this channel, if you guys have never been here before, is Let's Get Uncomfortable with Ariel. My name is Ariel Garza. The reason why this channel is called Let's Get Uncomfortable with Ariel is because we discussed topics of domestic violence. The reason why I started this channel is because I was in a bad relationship for 10 years of my life. And I just want to discuss my situation and your situation to be able to encourage individuals who are either in relationships like this now or who have been in relationships like this in the past to just discuss what you're going through. Let us know how you got out of your relationship so that way we can encourage people to get out. I've been dreading making this video because it was a sad email. So I'm going to go ahead and get started in a minute. If you guys like my videos, go ahead and press the like button. If you guys dislike my videos, go ahead and press the dislike button. I'll take either one. I encourage you to send me an email. The email address that I have on file is lguncomfortable@gmail.com, short for let's get uncomfortable at gmail.com. If you're excited for the next video, go ahead and comment below, let's get uncomfortable, so that way I can go ahead and just get some feedback from you guys. We're going to go ahead and get started. The email says, "Hi Ariel, I just wanted to let you know I enjoy watching your videos. You should stick with it. You're amazing with advice because you have experienced it. I can feel the passion you have to share to help others. It's much better than getting advice from someone who has no idea how hard it is to get out and move on. One suggestion I would make is speaking on different types of toxic relationships. In doing so, it would speak to more people, not just the ones who are being physically hurt, but emotionally hurt as well. Isn't that how it starts? Sometimes it's mentally. Then when that stops being powerful enough for the abuser, they find other ways to harm their partner. It's just as scarring to the children if they see it. I know I grew up with the mental/alcoholic father, then I dated it. My dad was drunk every day, and when he would get to a certain point, he would start screaming at my mom. And by the time I was 14, I had heard enough and started getting in between him and my mom. He was never encouraging. I never felt safe like I was meant to be there. I went from being a super outgoing child, talker of the class, to this little mousy one in the corner who never looked anyone in the eye. Once I started noticing when I would stay with families, there was no yelling. I came to the realization my life was not supposed to be this hard. My dad hit my mom once that I'm aware of. She never left him. She's still with him now. He doesn't drink nearly as much, but I will never be close to him. When I was older, I met my children's dad, and he was nice and sweet, but never had the time to spend with us. But we had fun. We talked all the time. So I told myself, who cares if he doesn't actually hang out with us? After his dad died, he started doing coke, drinking heavily, cheating, and just being a really big asshole. But I stayed thinking he was going to see how much it was hurting me and our family, and he was going to be the person who loved me. He never changed, still to this day. When I confronted him about the cheating, he would say I was crazy, I was paranoid. He told me I was just accusing him because I was the one with something to hide, so I stayed. He started making promises to the kids as they got older. He broke every single one without the blink of an eye, just like he was doing to me. Still to this day, he knows how to get under my skin. I isolated myself from every single family member who reminds me I'm in a bad place. every single friend who didn't like him until it was me alone with his family. The people who are genetically programmed to love him no matter what. Just me and the kids, locked in a never-ending cycle. All my money, my feelings, everything I gave to him because I was so desperate to get the loving man I knew from before. See, if you haven't experienced it firsthand, you never understand what a hold someone has over you until you can say, I've had enough, or you end up dead. That's why your advice hits hard, because you know what it feels like. You've lived through it and came out the other side, which seems so impossible being stuck in the middle of it now. Mine wasn't physically abusive, but it's fucked me up in more ways than one. Thank you for sharing. One thing that kind of stuck out to me in that email was that this individual got to a point where they couldn't look anyone in the eye. I know I got to the point towards the end of my relationship where it was really hard for me to look people in the eye. And I was raised to look people in the eye, but I was to the point where I was so lost in my dysfunctional relationship that it was really hard for me to look people in the eye. When I was growing up, I remember staying up really late in the middle of the night just listening to my parents argue, and I would just cry and cry. And I'm not exactly sure if that played a role in me choosing a partner. It takes a huge toll on you in more ways than anybody could imagine who's never been in a relationship like this. The harder discussion to talk about is the emotional abuse. It's more so almost like a mind game, and you're being told that they're gonna change and they're promising you things, and you're, like that email said, you're so desperate and willing to give up everything that you are, everything that you have to get that person back. And it's draining, and you get to a point where you're so numb and you're so empty. You don't know what to do anymore. You don't know where to go. You don't know where to turn. And that's really why I want to continue to make these videos, is because I remember how shitty that feeling is, to just want to be with someone so badly that you're willing to give up yourself and your life. And it's horrible, and you're alone, you isolate yourself from your family and from your friends because you don't want to hear them tell you that you deserve better, but you deserve so much better. And I know how helpless you feel. I know how hopeless you feel. I know that you feel like, this is my life. This is what I'm going to deal with. I don't want to leave this person. I don't want to be the one to leave this person. I don't want to give up. You're not the one giving up. You're the one that's holding on. You're the only one that's holding on. And you are wasting so much precious time trying to change a person. And I know that that's hard. That's so hard to hear, and you don't want to hear it. But the quicker that you come to that realization, and the quicker that you start making changes to move on, the quicker that you will be able to see and realize the truth, which is you deserve so much better. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and you will overcome this. You will look back 1 year, 2 years from now, and you're going to cry, and you're going to say, why did I do that to myself for so long? Why did I allow myself to endure that pain and that heartache for so long? When someone's not putting their hand on you, but they're mentally fucking with your brain, it's hard. Your mind is so powerful, but once you learn to turn off that switch and you make a promise to yourself to give yourself a better life and just take it day by day, you're going to be so much happier. I promise you. I just wish that, we could fast forward to a year from now and you can just understand how important you are and how you deserve to be happy and you deserve to put yourself first. It's so draining trying to take care of someone else. It's not your job to do that. And quite frankly, the only person that's keeping you in this relationship and keeping you in this hole is you. If you know of anyone who may benefit from watching these videos, please share them with that person. If you like this video, go ahead and press the like button. If you dislike this video, go ahead and press the dislike button. I am so blessed to be able to have enough courage to discuss these situations with you guys, and I pray for more courage to be able to continue to do so. I hope you guys have a great day. I appreciate you being here, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye, guys.